The Uptown Hospitality Group is partnering with two Southern Charm stars to open up a new bar on Spring Street called By the Way. I talk one-on-one with the co-founder of Uptown Hospitality Group, Keith Benjamin, for this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like Quintin's Close-Ups on Facebook. Keith Benjamin, welcome back to Quintin's Close-Ups.
Thank you so much, Quintin. Always good to be here, buddy.
I appreciate it greatly. Needless to say, you're the co-founder of Uptown Hospitality Group, which has several locations here in Austen. And as of recent, according to the Charleston City paper, Southern Charms, Craig, Conover, and Austen Kroll are actually partnering with you all to open a new bar called By the Way later this year, according to a media report from Entertainment Tonight. And I know that By the Way will be located in the Spring Street space formerly occupied by Warehouse, which is, as I said, slated to open this summer with an elevated tavern fare and more of a cool neighborhood vibe. So, Keith, let me ask you, what got you from King Street to Spring Street?
I mean, it's a hop, skip, and a jump, right? It's not too far away. Proximity is everything, right? Yes. So, really, for us, it was this great opportunity to, take a space that had been really made iconic by James and Joey, formerly of Warehouse, and we just felt like the timing was right for us. We've obviously had a lot of success on King Street at Uptown Social, and then on Ann Street with Share House and Bodega. In order to just kind of continue to expand our downtown footprint, being presented with the opportunity to take over the Warehouse space was the next logical step for us.
And I know you're taking over a lot of the downtown footprint, but do you have a lot of resources and staff for all of this?
Yeah, you and I have talked many times about the bench, right, and making sure that you have a deep bench. I oftentimes use sports analogies, and that is what has allowed us to continue to grow, making sure that we have that personnel, making sure that we have that bench. We're bringing, one of our managers who will be a managing partner now at By the Way, and then two of our managers are leaving Uptown Social to join the team over there. Kara Graves and Brian Dodd will also be over there, so we'll have a robust management team handling day-to-day operations there.
And you talk about those day-to-day operations, so what would be the catalyst to having an elevated tavern fare, but with nods to the Charleston feud scene?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I keep describing it as if you kind of graduate from Uptown Social, you're going to want to come around the corner and join us at By the Way. We are who we are. We've unabashedly been, Uptown Social, Share House, day party, nightlife, DJs, big bands, huge energy when you walk in those two buildings. And I think that what we were kind of looking for is to take a step back. And, as I've gotten older, I'm now 41 years old, but, for a place that as you get a little bit older, you kind of want to take that step off of King Street and a step out of the madness. And we're optimistic that By the Way will offer that. Without giving too much up, we are working with Chef Alec to develop the menu, and it still will be a downtown food and beverage establishment. I'm not going to say we're going to be a front-facing fine dining restaurant, but the food will be excellent. Chef is putting together a tremendously exciting menu, different from your standard pub fare. And it'll be a place where I think Austen was quoted in Entertainment Tonight, where you might go there for a drink with a friend or two, and all of a sudden 3 or 4 hours later you have 5 or 10 friends, and now you've ordered a few rounds of bites and appetizers, and you get a main course, and you kind of lose yourself in the space, and we feel like this place will offer that.
And I know you have to run, but let me give you 2 more questions to ask. What will be your demographics for this?
Come one, come all. We certainly welcome anyone who lives either locally here in the greater Charleston area, or getting off an airplane. But it's really being created to be a space that you can really truly go and spend a number of hours, or just have 1 or 2 drinks and a snack. It won't be your quintessential sports bar, but we will have 5 screens that are buried when there are no games on, and certainly we will open those up for folks that want to watch games.
And you talked earlier about that menu. How would that menu actually match the neighborhood vibe, for instance?
Yeah, we're really lucky. I mean, that location is prime. You know, you walk a few blocks down, and you're really in like the heart of one of the best culinary neighborhoods in all of Charleston. Between
Yes.
Chubby Fish,
Yes.
Burns,
Yes.
gosh, you have Tipling House also right over there. With tremendous burger and burritos right next door. Um,
Burns.
yeah, I said Burns.
Well, yeah.
Gosh, there's of course Leon's and Little
Oh,
Jacks and
yes.
Melpi's. Those are kind of
Yes.
a little bit further up, but still, there's just so much going on right there, Quintin. So for us, we're just excited to be a part of that.
Yes.
And once again, if you're in the mood for Burns or Chubby Fish, it's not like, by the way, is going to be the easy substitute. But if you want to come and grab an appetizer or a post meal cocktail or two, that's the spot.
That's the spot. And how many more staff members we have at that location?
Tough to say, but I would guess we'll have probably another 50 employees or so.
Okay, good. And before I let you go, let's give the viewers an update on Bodega in Mount Pleasant.
That's where I'm sitting right now.
Oh,
and we are opening tomorrow. Officially opening tomorrow at 6:30 in the morning, and we will be open, ready to rock. We are pressing pause on the drive-through for the moment. We want to make sure that we dial in the dining service and the to-go coffee counter before we open the drive-through. But yeah, we're open. We had 2 really awesome friends and family services on Saturday and Sunday. And we're ready for Mount Pleasant. It's definitely, you talk about demographics. There's lots of families around here and young professionals, and it's certainly different from the downtown landscape. But we're really excited to serve this community.
that's amazing. Keith Benjamin with Uptown Hospitality Group. Thank you for your time, and again, welcome back to Quintin's Close-Ups.
Thank you, Quintin. Talk again soon, my friend.
Likewise.